All right, let's talk about one of the biggest hurdles in the IELTS speaking test, fluency. We're going to jump right in by totally busting a myth that trips up so many people. So let's get to it. It's a super common idea that to be fluent, you have to talk a mile a minute, but that's not it at all. The real goal here isn't about being fast. It's about being smooth. It's all about creating a conversation that just flows. It's not a race. Exactly. For an IELTS examiner, fluency is really about how well you connect your thoughts. They're listening for a confident, steady pace, not, how many words you can cram into 60 seconds. Let's look at the official definition, because the keywords here are everything. See that? Without long pauses and continuously. That's the secret right there. Your main job is just to keep the conversation moving forward, even if your pace is pretty relaxed. So, what's actually going on in the examiner's head? Well, think of it like this little checklist. They're listening for a smooth flow, just a few hesitations, a speed that sounds natural for you, and ideas that are easy to follow. That's it. That's the target. Okay, so if it's that simple, why does it feel so hard sometimes? Well, it's because most of us fall into the exact same traps. Let's shine a light on these habits so we can finally start to fix them. Does this sound familiar to you? That moment where you stop dead, just digging around in your brain for that one perfect word? Or maybe that little voice in your head that's constantly translating everything before you say it? Or the big one, being so afraid of a tiny grammar mistake that you just freeze up. These are the things that kill your flow. And this right here, this is the huge mindset shift you need to make. Seriously. Forget about being perfect. In that speaking test, your only real job is to keep the conversation going. A continuous stream of speech. That's your ticket to a great fluency score. Okay, theory is great, but now it's time to actually train your brain to do this. We're going to run through 3 super simple drills together. There's only one rule. You can't stop talking. That's it. You ready? Here we go. First question. Nice and easy. What do you do on weekends? I just want you to speak out loud for 10 seconds. Don't worry about grammar. Don't search for fancy words. Just talk. Ready?
Go. Say anything that comes to mind about your weekend. Keep your voice moving. You got 5 more seconds. Keep it going and stop. Awesome job. See, the goal was just to keep moving and you did it.
All right, round 2. Let's do it again. Question 2 is, do you prefer mornings or evenings? Same deal, 10 seconds of nonstop talking. We're building that muscle. And begin. Tell me why. What do you do in the morning? What about the evening? Just let the words flow. You're almost there and time's up. Excellent. You starting to feel that rhythm? Last one. This should be a fun one to talk about. What's your favorite food? You know what to do by now. 10 seconds, don't stop talking. Let's hear it. Go. Describe it. Tell me why it's the best, where you like to eat it, anything. Just keep talking. 3, 2, 1, and stop. Fantastic. Look, even if you fumbled a word or two, just by pushing through, you are literally retraining your brain to choose flow over perfection. But what happens when you genuinely need a second to think? The answer is not silence. Nope. Your secret weapon is using natural little filler words to bridge those gaps. So instead of just dead air, you can say something like, well, or, let me think, or even, I guess. This is so powerful because it tells the examiner, hey, I'm still thinking, I'm still engaged, instead of looking like you're just lost. It keeps the whole conversation alive. So if you remember one thing, make it this. Trade your silent pauses for these simple, natural fillers. I promise, this one tiny change will make you sound so much smoother and more confident. So we've figured out the problem, we've practiced the solution. Now, how do we make this stick? How do we make it permanent? Well, it all comes down to building a really simple daily habit. And how much time are we talking about? An hour a day? Half an hour? No, just this. 30 seconds. That is it. It's such a tiny amount of time, there's really no excuse not to do it, right?
So here's your assignment. Every single day, I want you to pick one easy question, just like the ones we practiced, and you're going to talk about it for 30 seconds straight without stopping. This daily little workout for your brain is what builds real, lasting fluency.
Look, fluency isn't some magical talent that people are just born with. It's a skill, and you can build it. It's not about being fast, it's about finding your flow. So the only question left is, are you ready to stop chasing perfection and finally find your flow?